the launch that you've had today, what is it all about?
Launching of an information management system for GBV cases and as well as PWD cases. It's going to capture all the data of GBV cases as well as PWDs. It is also going to handle the cases through tracking, because most cases of GBV we lose during the prosecution phase, because the survivors may not get the necessary support to see them through the cases all until they get justice. And so this system, because it allows us to track. So if a case, every case is assigned to a case manager who will follow up from the time it is reported, way to the police, then if it is referred to medical for assessment, this case manager will still follow up. Then it goes to prosecution. If it qualifies to go to court, then the same person will be following up on the case. If it gets stuck at any particular point, this case manager, through the system, will be able to know the case are stuck.
So the system ideally looks at how to better improve services for survivors of gender-based violence, how to track case referrals, and also how to ensure that they get justice at the end of this. So from a human rights perspective, I think it's quite a noble cause, because now we are looking at how can we better support survivors, survivors get justice at the end of it. We did a research 2 years ago on the root causes of gender-based violence, and issues of barriers in accessing justice really came out. And I think this system, if it's able to address those issues of barriers in reporting, barriers in case tracking and case management, all the way to accessing justice, I think it will be very noble for survivors of GBV, and at the end of it all, we might be able to have a GBV-free society, zero from violence.
How does this change things for you as a community?
What system will do, it will be able to map us. There will be mapping for PWDs, and then there will be a quick response on those people who especially needs empowerment, or those people who need assistive devices. Then we have been having a problem on getting a form for waivers. I have seen it. Now we don't have to take it to the people, because we were going to the office, to the social services office, picking it, and then we take it to our people. And not everyone that was reached to with that form. But having this system now, we will tell them to apply, because it is an open system that will reach to everybody. And everybody now, I mean persons with a disability, will be able to fill the form and get the assistance that they need.
Claude, what are you most happy about the system being launched? What's the thing that ticked for you?
The other thing is empowerment. We have been having a problem in empowering, in people, PWDs getting the empowerment from the county government. Now we have the system that will directly take it to them.
So it cuts the bias.
Without there are people, they were brokers. Let me call them brokers in between. Such that if you want to get this empowerment, you have to pass through the broker. But this time we now have the system that will take us direct to organizations that will require the empowerment, or individuals, PWDs, individuals who will require the empowerment.
Do you think the app will support the downing of GBV cases in the county?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
I believe so, because when we follow these cases to termination, and even those which did not reach termination point, we are able to identify where the problems were, and we will eradicate. So people will be more aware, because now we have even provided now a platform where somebody can report on your own social media.
Will you incorporate the link to the county website for ease of access?
We will.